Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of Speculating Gatecrash card. Today I'll be trying something different. I won't be going so detailed because I realize the video will be very long. But I will be talking about the usability in them. So we're gonna start. First is the Guild Gate. So this card is pretty normal card. You're gonna want to use it in limited wise, not in standard wise, because it won't be very useful. So it's pretty not bad. There you have the Shockland, basic stuff. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters the battlefield tap. And it produces blue or black mana, so it's pretty nice. It's an Island Swamp and it's a rare. Then we have the Demon, Lava's Demon Mastermind. So this guy is a pretty interesting guy. He is a legendary creature and shapeshifter. And he has hexproof, so it's pretty hard to kill him. And the thing is that whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, you may have him become a copy of the card, except it's still named the Lava's Demon Mastermind, and it's legendary in action to its other type, and it gains hexproof and disability. So it gets 2 ability, and it's pretty interesting. It's pretty fun to play with. He's gonna be able to play in limited standards and EDH. For limited wise, anything can be played. In standard wise, maybe the card that is gonna be winning card. In EDH wise, it's gonna be a card that is not gonna be in Commander, because it won't be very useful in Commander, but as an extra card, I won't how to say it, that's a card in the deck itself. This will be useful if you call him out on the battlefield and you destroy some powerful creature. You can copy it. It's pretty fun to play with. And then we have next, last mentioned Gumush. He's a Demon Gumush. He's a human wizard and he's uncommon inside. His effects isn't very nice. His one ability is that whenever a card is put into the opponent graveyard anywhere this turn, you get that player loses 1 life, and the other one will be putting two cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, which is not very fun, because for 4 mana it's not a very nice ability. However, for 2 mana for 2/2 is nice in limited wise, but in standard I don't see much play in him, and EDH and other formats, so he's only going to be limited, I would say. Then you have Demon Kirun. For 3 mana, he produces blue or black to your mana pool. Alright, and for 2 mana, blue and black, you can transform him to a 2/2 blue-black horror artifact creature until end of the turn. And is unblockable this turn, so it's not bad in limited wise. In standard, I'm not sure, but in like EDH wise, you can definitely use him for the mana itself, because it's definitely nice. You want to actually have some stuff that actually produce mana instead. Yeah. And then we have DML Charm. Just came out. She's a 2 mana. Blue-black is an instant. So he has 3 abilities, and you can choose one. One is counter target sorcery spell. The other is destroy target creature with power 2 or less. Or look at the top 3 cards of target player library, then put 1 back and the rest into your player graveyard. I'll see much use in him only in the second or last ability, because last ability you can play around with the Guild Master. Sorry for background noises. Some people are pretty weird at night. And then for second ability, you can definitely destroy stuff like maybe Deathrite Shaman, which is pretty annoying sometimes. Yeah. And the next we have Whispering Madness. It's 4 mana, 2 generic, 1 blue, 1 black. It's a sorcery, it's rare. So its effect is each player discard his or her hand and draw cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way. It is a Cypher Demon ability, and just to write out what Cypher is once you cast it and it resolve, you're gonna resolve first. So your opponent is gonna discard his or her hand. Example, you cast this, you're gonna discard both your hand. And then you go on to draw. After that, you can actually exile it and then target on a creature. So practically, you're gonna cast the spell twice if you have a creature that's not has non-summoning sickness on it, and you can use it to attack. So you're gonna cast it for 2 times. Otherwise, you're gonna cast it for 1 time, and maybe next time you can keep using it again. So it's pretty interesting. I think it's somehow better than Snapcaster Mage, maybe. Not sure. I'm gonna take a look. Alright, then we go to next. We are Consuming Aberration. It's 5 mana, 3 mana, 3 generic, 1 blue, 1 black. So his power and toughness is equal to the number of cards in your opponent graveyard. So it's pretty interesting. You're gonna allow him to be very big does by mulling him, so mulling your opponent. And whenever he casts a spell, each opponent reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card. Then put those cards into his or her graveyard. So whenever he casts a spell, you make him even more big. It's pretty interesting because whenever he casts a spell, no matter is it counter or what, your opponent is going to mill their deck. So it's pretty fun to play with. So it's going to be playable in limited, standard, and EDH as a card in the deck itself, because you're going to actually able to mill your opponent and make him very big, or it. It's a horror creature, so it's pretty creepy. And it's pre-release in the DML pre-release box, so it's pretty fun to play with, I would say. Then we have Call of the Nightwind. 4 mana, 2 generate, 1 blue, 1 black. He's a pretty useless card. I'm just gonna straightforward to it, because his effect is just to put a 1/1 blue black horror creature token in with flying onto the battlefield, and his Cypher is always nice, but I won't see him in standard, I think, because what is the use of him is pretty useless. EDH wise, don't think so, but in limited wise, definitely yes. And then we have Hands of Binding. So it's a 2 mana, 1 generate, 1 blue. He's a common sorcery, and I love this card because I can actually tap, make a Frost Titan, so-called Frost Titan, in the game itself again. Because whenever I just attack, I get to actually tap target creature. However, it's not like Frost Titan, because I have to actually do the combat damage to my opponents to actually activate the Cypher effect if I put it on a creature. But still, it's a fun card that I want to play with, because it is definitely interesting. And I always like sorcery spells that actually does tap target creature, and it doesn't untap during your next controller untap step. So it's pretty fun to play with. And then we have Nightveil's Specter. It's a 3 mana, alright, 3 hybrid mana. You can use blue or black to actually cast it. So Mr. Specter is a rare. It has flying, and his ability is that whenever Nightveil's Specter deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top card of his or her library, and you may play cards exile with Nightveil's Specter. So I would assume that you're gonna need to play the mana itself to actually cast the cards. So it's not too bad, because you're gonna exile cards, but maybe it's pretty weird. I'm not sure what's gonna be with him. Limited wise, flying 2/3 mana is fun. You get exile cards. Instead of wise, maybe some play. It's gonna be the promo buy a box. Yep. And then in EDH wise, I'm not sure. In Modern Legacy, definitely not unknown. Alright, so the next one, we have the Mind Grind. It's X mana, X generic, 1 blue, 1 black. So it says that each opponent reveals card from the top of his or her library until he or she reveal X land cards. Then put all the cards revealed this way into his or her graveyard. X cannot be cards be 0. So this card is a very, very fun card, I would say, because I'm definitely want to try it out. And it's gonna be, I think, kind of an expensive card, because it's very, very nice effect, and most likely you can actually mill your opponent half a deck if you play it right. Maybe casting actually 5/7 mana for it, 5 generic, and the two others one. You actually can mill your opponent half, maybe sometimes. See you lucky or not lucky. Then we have the last card, Stolen Identity. It's a 6 mana, 4 generic, 2 blue. So put a token onto the battlefield that is a copy of target artifact or creature. Sorry for the shake. It's a Cypher effect. So I'm not really sure about how I'm gonna play this card, but he has a very nice effect, and the good thing is he has very nice artwork too. It's pretty interesting because you get to put a token on the battlefield that's a copy of target artifact or creature, so it's the whole battlefield. And his Cypher effect, you can Cypher on a creature you control, so you can every time you do combat damage, you can actually keep on copy, which is pretty fun to play with. So this guy is gonna be playable definitely in limited wise. In standard wise, maybe in control decks, I'm not sure, because not anything can happen in the standard war. Also, in commander deck, I mean, why not? It's definitely something we want to try out. and for 6 mana you can get it very easily in EDH-wise Commander. So imagine you have like a Sun Titan on the battlefield, you can actually copy a Sun Titan and you have a Sun Titan on the battlefield and you can destroy your opponent's Sun Titan, if I'm not wrong, because I didn't play Sun Titan, so I'm not sure whether they are legendary creatures or not. But other than that, it's definitely a fun card to play with. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out the previous episode and wait for the next episode up. Leave a comment down below on telling me what can I improve. These videos are pretty long, so that's why I'm making it so fast. I'm pretty sorry if you can't really hear what I'm saying. The video quality is pretty lousy because my frames actually fail, so I'm using my own DSLR camera to actually take this video, so you can't really see the words itself, but you can see the name. So if you want, you can go and check it out on a website called MTG Salvation. I'll put the link in the description below. That's where I get most of my Gatecrash pre-release spoilers. This video is just talking about the card itself, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment down on what can I improve, and like this video to support me in the future. Thanks for watching, guys, once again. See you guys soon. Happy Blue Cat signing out. Love you guys. Bye.